Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is my first tips video on Siege, on how to get better and rank up on Siege. If you guys enjoy content like this, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. If you guys have any questions, comment below. I'll get to you or I'll make a video on it. But make sure you also, follow my TikTok and my Twitch in the description below. The first tip, find the right sense. I cannot stress this enough. So if you want to take inspiration from me, I use 84 FOV, and then if we go down here, I use 33 vertical sensitivity and horizontal 90. And then 5.5, obviously that's default. I mean, obviously, like if you have no stick drift, then you can go lower, but I just prefer using 5.5. Then for ADS, 32, 43. Yeah, the thing with me, I'm already an experienced player. I've been playing this game since Operation Health. And like I can control high sense, but the thing I see a lot is that a lot of newer players or just like below average players, they try to play on high sense, and most of the time it just like they never do good on it. So I'd prefer just go on a low sense. Like let's say like we go down here, right? Like let's just say for like slow sense, let's say like 50, and then like 35 like right here. And honestly, I've seen a lot of people, like a lot of good players play on sensitivities like that, and they do pretty good. Like they do good. Like that's for them, And then like mid sense you go like 75, you know what I'm saying? Like 75, 60. But I just prefer using 33, 90. But yeah, like just find the right sense. And like you can go over here, you have all the tools right here. You go to big ball, and then you just go over here, and then you just track the ball. Like you just track. You know what I'm saying? So next tip, proper warm up. So obviously you can go in here, right? For tracking, you could just go over here and just track the ball, practice tracking. And then you can use the dummies over here. Dummies, boom. I like putting the walls up because I like hitting like these like certain like angles over here. Like how it's like, get my recoil down, like my pixel peaks and this, like whatnot. You get the point. Alright, so then you could also come into here, play arcade. I prefer playing arcade. There's like a lot of players, like a lot of good players, they like going to arcade. I also see a lot of people going to like versus AI or like map training over here, and they do like target drills, and that's honestly fine. Like anything that like you prefer, like obviously everything is preference. So whatever you prefer, just stick to it. And if you're doing good, just stick to it. Like you don't gotta change up your routine just because you see another person doing it. Like no, you don't gotta do all that. Tip number 3 is find your role. So roles in Siege, there's basically like 4 important roles that go into this game. There's fragger, flex, IGL, and support. I'd say I'm around like the fragger slash flex type of role, because I'm the type of person to go in the building and just get kills. That's just me. That's just my play style, and I've always been like that in this game, to be honest. And I see a lot of people trying to force themselves, trying to be a fragger. Like they'll hop on Ash and like nine times out of 10 they will like never frag out on Ash. But yeah, like there's IGL support too. IGL is essentially in-game leader. That's what it means. And you know, you're just a leader, and you're trying to like give your team like the game plan and how to execute on that game plan. You're giving everyone a role, and everyone's following that role to make sure they win like the round. And then support is obviously you going Thermite, Doc, Thatcher, Ace, just anything to like help the team out and make the round easier for you guys. That's really it. You need to bring the right operators for certain sites. Like I hate playing the game and I see like a full lineup of just fragging ops. Like no, I just hate that. But Next tip number four, or watch good Siege players and take inspiration and incorporate their playstyle into yours. So obviously, what I mean by this is watch good players like Stompin, Mingo, Skite. I can name some underground like Wizard. He's really good. V Drills. Like those are just some people out there that I like watching. You know, and the thing that they all have in common is like they're like fragging, like they're fraggers. You know what I'm saying? So I watch them and I analyze what they're doing and I put that into my playstyle. And honestly, it made me a better player. You know what I'm saying? It made me a better player, and that's what it is. Tip number five, try your best to find a 5 stack. I cannot stress this enough. If you want to rank up, it is essential to have a 5 stack in this game. Sure, you can solo queue to champ, duo queue, whatever. It's possible, don't get me wrong, but it's just so much easier just having a 5 stack. For Xbox, you can go to LFG's, which is looking for group host, and you go find a group host that like fits your criteria. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're looking for. And honestly, you can go like you can find Discord servers of people trying to play. There's plenty out there, trust me. But the only reason why I haven't been like I'm Emerald 2 right now is because I haven't been playing much. And on top of that, I just switched from PlayStation. And there's no LFGs on here, but honestly, I solo queue, and if I do good with that stack that I play with, like my team and their PlayStation, I'll come up, send them a message saying, hey, like I think we did pretty good together, and like I asked them like we trying to stack, and they say yes, then we'll stack. They say no, oh well, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Tip number six: have confidence when you're in a gunfight. So there's a difference between having like confidence and then ego swinging. Ego swinging is essentially you swing anything. Like you just literally like a headless chicken with a gun and you just swing it. Like no. That's not how you play Siege. Siege is all about positioning and timing. Like essentially like when it comes to gunfights, it's positioning and timing. Like especially positioning. Positioning is like essential to winning a gunfight. Um so you gotta analyze like your surroundings, the situation that you're in. If you're in like a really bad position, then I would say don't swing. And that's the thing I see with a lot of low ranks. Like I've said, like they just they just like swinging everything, or like they would just sit in a corner. It's like no in between, in my opinion. But you know, it's okay to swing like dumb things sometimes, because like you learn, like you will obviously learn over time. Like damn, I should not have swung that. Next time I'll keep that in mind. Do not swing that. But yeah, but like don't be afraid to swing. Obviously, like you need to swing and win your gunfights to win the round. Sometimes you need to take the gunfight, the one-on-one, to win the round. Like that's just how this game like really works. Tip number seven, drum. I cannot stress this enough. I've s- I've played with low ranks, and I used to be this player where I would not drone. Droning is important in this game. You need to gain intel. You need to like clear out roamers, and that's where the drone comes into play. I hate when people like put like drone like, in the preface and then they immediately let their drone die. Just prep your drone. Like like if you have an idea where you're gonna push, then prep your drone where you're gonna push and check that drone. If your drone is destroyed by any reason, then you have a drone in your pocket for a reason. Throw it on the floor and drone into the building. I cannot stress this enough. Where I've seen people just enter the building and they die immediately and be like, why the fuck is this guy hiding in that corner? Well, maybe you should have droned that. Maybe they knew that no one's gonna check that. So make sure you drone. It's important. It will help your team. And on top of that, like if you drone in your teammate or they drone in like you, and you guys have comms, that's great. That's amazing. How you guys win rounds. Tip number 8, find the gap. I cannot stress this enough. People will sometimes hesitate on the opportunity. Like, no cringe shit. That one line Eminem said, I forgot what he said, but he said something like along the lines like that. Find the gap. The gap is essentially finding the weak point and you guys executing on that weak point. So, for example, let's say you have two teammates on main breach. They get the wall open, this and that, and the whole enemy team is focused on main breach because your other two teammates are putting and applying pressure on main breach. So let's say there's one or two people watching backside just in case, because everyone's watching the main breach, so they don't want like to get flanked and whatnot. So obviously you have to drone, you have to like know where they're at, like get an idea, and don't solo push. Okay, like that's like
That part
like
wasn't okay.
one in a blue moon where like if you solo push, you kill everybody. Like you catch them off guard and kill everybody. No, like you're not stomping. Let's be honest, okay? But anyways, you know, you probably go backside with like obviously you and then one or two other people, and then you have one person, you know, joining out backside, giving comms or yellow pinging, and then you know you guys take your one or whatever, and then let's say your teammates all die on main breach, which is, you know, that'd be like the dream scenario, because you know like teammates could be like bad, but you guys, you know, take the one and it's a 5v3 because like I said, it's probably one or two people watching backside. It's a 5v3 and boom, you guys win the round, or hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like you guys keep numbers and you guys reset and like you guys play it how you're supposed to and like not bum rush. Then let's say you guys won the round, and then that's finding the gap and making the play. All right. And then last tip, this isn't necessarily like a gameplay tip, but don't chalk mental. I understand that teammates nowadays, they can be like bad, like dumb, and it's stressful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I haven't done it. I have done it. I've you know, talk shit to my teammates, and all it has done for me is get into petty arguments, and they get, I guess, salty, and they TK me and like sell around and throw the whole game just because you said a couple words to them. Like nowadays, people are sensitive and like they don't like taking shit, and like it is what it is. So instead of being that guy where you just like, oh, like you fucking suck, this and that, no, like I get it, bro. Like it's stressful. You're just trying to win, and like let's say on top of that you're doing really good and your teams are doing nothing. Just don't chalk mental. Try to motivate your team to do better. If you guys lose a round for whatever reason, just be like, yo, guys, it's okay. Just next time, bring the right ops. You know, drone out better. Like things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like just bring up the morale and help your team out, bro. Like just give them words of like, you know, like motivation. Like motivation, like it can do a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, it's like you're not putting pressure on them like when you're like chalking their mental, because like when you're chalking their mental, like obviously you're just gonna make them play worse. Like so, like motivate them. You know, be the good guy that you are, I hope, and do them a solid and motivate them. That's really it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if anything I said was unclear or like if I stuttered. I apologize. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. If you guys need any tips, tricks, you know what I'm saying, you can hit me up or comment down below. I'll get to you. If you guys have any suggestions for any videos, I'll take it into consideration and I'll most likely make a video on it. Hope you guys had a good Christmas and Happy New Year's, guys. Peace.